Never a worry, never a sad time.
Never. Always a glad time.
Is your mic pick at me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Like a little.
So then if worst comes to worst, then we just use your audio. And it'll be just...
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Or no audio, because maybe it's too hard for me to figure out.
Yeah, and we'll figure it out by the next episode. And we'll just do a YouTube video for this first one. And
okay, so that is exactly what's going to happen. I'm going to use the audio from the camera only, and the mics are simply props for this first one because we're learning as we go. And it was really echoey and just kind of too much, so it's poor quality, pretty raw cut, very real conversation. And with that, let's get into the first episode.
Greetings and salutatorians, and welcome to our first ever episode of Wombmates. Guys, we have been wanting to do this for a really long time.
Over a year.
Okay? We can yap and yap and yap and just about nothing, anything, everything.
All at once.
And when I was living an hour away and we only could feel like we were talking to each other all day, we would Snapchat literally all day doing nothing, just our daily lives. And we were like, you know what? We should have like a sit down, intentional
talk,
just yap session and just be able to have proof of it, something to look back on, something to be able to hear.
Laugh and just also like spend
just be
time with
stupid.
each other. Yeah.
Just be silly bellies.
No,
but seriously, it's so healing. Being able to
Yeah.
laugh and just talk about nothing with you.
Yeah, I feel like when we were Snapchatting each other every single day, it was like sometimes I was just seeing your before and afters of cleaning, and like sometimes I was just like showing you that I'm having like ramen for the day or whatever, and then sometimes it would get like really real and deep, and then we'd be like feeling like we were talking and like therapizing each other through these like moments that we were having. We'd like prop each other up as we're doing chores and listening or doing whatever. It's like our own internal podcast.
Yeah.
And now we're like, let's make one.
Why not? Everyone's doing it. And worst case scenario, no one listens, no one cares, this doesn't turn into anything, and we have recorded conversations of this literal time in our life being complete brother girls. And that's just like, I don't have enough photos and videos on my phone of us and just like so many moments, because you go through phones, everything doesn't get backed up to the iCloud, blah, whatever, you lose stuff, and it's like, no, let's have a space for just talking about a whole lot of nothing. We also had such a long period in our lives where we were not even living in the same city, sometimes the same state.
Yeah.
So,
being
0 out of 10, do not recommend.
That was crazy. Like, long distance romantic relationship was one thing. Long distance familial relationship,
yeah,
I'm not cut out for that.
Especially like, I don't know. I just feel like
it was
sisters
hard.
Especially is like
crying
harder.
so much. I mean, eventually, like it became our new normal, and we adapted and stuff.
Yeah.
And I really loved being able to experience living in another state.
Yeah.
And getting out of here, and also what was tied to here. Anyway, but like, I kind of forgot where I was going with that.
That's fine. And also because it's different. And sometimes
but just thought it was like really hard to be so far from you. And like to know that if something were happening, it would be flights to you.
Exactly.
It wouldn't just be a drive or let alone a walk. Like, we've lived all the different kinds of distances, and I choose the short one. Yeah.
Me too. The closer the better. It's complete perfect. Best of both worlds. Like, we did consider moving in together this year since we would both be in the same city. Yeah. But ultimately it was like, let's be super close but have our own space, especially because
she has kids and
it's a completely different life not having to live with kids if you don't have any yet. And I love mine to death, love them down. That's my boy, that's my girl. But it's different life in the house and daily routine and things and expectations and conversations and
of course.
So I was like, please just treasure truly soak up your time right now before, because once it happens, there's no going
Yeah.
back.
Yeah.
They're in there, and then if you love them real good, they'll keep coming around when they're adults too, which is the goal. But it's like, okay, because I mean, we're over at mom's all the hecking time,
Oh, yeah.
and our other brothers. So
Yeah, we're around each other weekly. Sometimes multiple times a week.
it's the best thing ever for my
Yeah.
soul, for my mental health, for my heart, everything. To be able to,
Yeah.
I have to see my mom. I get to see my mom.
And I feel like
every single day
I've
when
like
I drop off the
FaceTimed or just regular called with Marky more recently too. I feel very in touch with everyone.
Yeah, he calls me all the time,
Yeah.
FaceTimes, random bits of his day. He knows I love a freaking skyline,
Oh,
just
the
the
views
sky
he
in general.
shows.
He
He's
gets
like,
the
I thought of
most
you, and I'm like,
gorgeous freaking sunrise,
I'm like,
sunset,
wow.
whatever he's up for. He's like, I thought you'd just appreciate this.
And
I'm
I
like,
do.
and I do.
I very love it. I do this
So
a lot.
many. So easy, so simple to
I love a view.
just
I miss
get
my
to see.
view.
Anyway,
Anyway,
what?
my view.
I know. You had such a pretty sunrise view at her last
And
place.
the moonrise view.
And I also looked forward to that, like you posting it on your story every day. I was like, let me just sit and watch a time lapse.
Yeah, and
of the
I would real life. My phone's taking the time lapse so that I'm forced off my phone,
Mm-hmm.
and I'm just watching with my eyeballs. A lot of times crying.
Because it's so beautiful. It is so beautiful, so beautanimous, and it just touches my heart and my soul. So I love being able to see the complete sky. And
No, I really love the sky. I love the sky a lot.
we know. I saw something that was like, and you know what? I think as a woman, I should be able to talk to the moon.
We
And I was
do.
like,
where our cycles literally sync with it.
yeah.
I don't get me started about the moon. I love the moon so much.
Oh,
And
yes.
sometimes the phases really rock me, and then sometimes I'm like, I love it.
Yeah, sometimes I'm like, wait a dang minute. Let me check on the moon. What's going on?
Yeah.
What is going on today?
Yeah.
So, anywho, Susie, what you been doing lately? Which, you know, I know your life is so hecking busy and fun.
Like.
Well, the weather's been shit. So we can't even go to the freaking pool.
No, it's been gloomy and rainy and a little bit chillier, but this is no news to us. It'll be back to summer when it's like mid-September.
Mm-hmm. Insufferably hot.
Yes. And then it'll get
And then
cool.
we'll have
we
nice,
are nearing the end of the
gorgeous
summer
fall.
at this point. I'm
Yeah.
not fully like fall because
Yeah, no, I feel like I didn't do anything this summer. Well, I did a lot,
Listen,
but
and
like not a
that's-
lot of fun things.
I did a lot of working and going to the gym sometimes. Going
Right, I'll have like a
through
good
it
week,
emotionally.
and then next week you're not gonna
and
happen.
rinsing and repeating and doing that for
Oh, yeah. I think you're preaching to the choir there, brother. I'm like, let's do the same freaking thing every
Yeah.
day.
working from home. People are like, the third place is dying. Like, we don't have a third place to go. I'm like, I don't have a second place to go. I go
Right.
from where I live to where someone else lives. I don't go into an office. I
Mhm.
don't have like a extracurricular place that I go to. It's literally everything from home. So it gets, it gets mundane and boring. But
Yeah.
like, also I understand it's like a huge privilege, so I feel weird like complaining about it because I'm like, this is
Yeah.
like, I'm so spoiled. So I can't really complain about being like, I get bored because I don't change into real clothes ever. And also, I'm not going to be the person that wears jeans inside my house. I'm not that person.
You don't have to,
But I
but
don't
you
have
could
enough
do like
cute-
just cute.
Little sets.
Lounge
I want to
sets,
look.
yeah.
I'm going to go into Plato's Closet
I love
at
a
some
matching
point,
set real bad.
and I'm going to try and find, literally,
Oh, right, exactly.
I'm going to
Exhibit
find
A.
some better, cuter, like, lounge wear that doesn't make me
Yeah,
feel
yeah.
like I'm literally in my sweats all day.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I do the
Yeah.
same thing every day too. I mean, it's literally like down to the same time. We got to leave the house by this time, up and dressed by this
routine
time.
is good.
Oh, I love it. My type A personality is thriving. I just have to make it fun. It doesn't mean I have
Yeah.
fun all the time. Like I like my routine. I like my order. I like being organized and prepared. And prepared. It doesn't like annoy me to do it. It doesn't bore me, but it's not exactly fun. So I'm like, you know, I have to jam out to music on the way to dropping off and going to work. I'm like, this is my about 20 to 30 minutes, you know,
already total. Because it's 7:40. I'm literally grandma. Also, that's part of it. Sorry,
wake up.
Cut you off. Go ahead.
Try waking up.
I'm here.
No, but just, you know, we have to leave at the exact same time pretty much to be on time. So I just romanticize the little bits of it, glamorize whatever you got to do. Sounds so cliche, but really it works. Those little things. And also because I was going through so much change and just like life decisions, emotions, all the things that come with it, I was like, I have to take things like hour by hour, not even day by day, like hour by hour.
I was saying that at work. I was like, honestly, because it used to feel like you could plan for the week, or maybe the next few days. Yesterday and today, it was literally by the hour, because yesterday, like, so many people got laid off. Like, my friends, like, people I worked with, and, like, that sucks because the work from home, like, coworker is very much like having an internet friend, or just, like, knowing or talking to someone that's long distance, and, like, you live through your texts, essentially. Like, or your pings, and, like, your little work chat, or whatever, and it's like, I've never met this person in real life. But we've been coworkers for years, and like, you know,
the craziest things about each other.
We do, and then we would like the things we're not gonna say on Teams. We will text each other, and I'm like, oh my gosh, or like just be very real with each other and like honest about what's going on, because we both work from home. We know that balance, and we know
what does this button do?
That's a mic, I think.
Oh,
anyway, so it's sad. People were getting laid off, and then it was like, okay. I don't know, just everything kind of shifted, and it's like hour by hour taking on whatever we can do, and like also still being in the headspace of like, it's a messed up time. And
especially if you zoom out. The more you zoom out, it's actually worse. And then being like too zoomed in is bad too. So it's like
trying to find the balance of that. I don't think I do it well. I really don't.
But it's fine. Sometimes we all have things we can grow, areas we can grow in. It's just because you feel so, like, you can't not feel strongly.
No, I feel intensely.
Like, just, like, try not to care as much. Right.
Like, right. I think my whole thing is that I care. Yeah. Really, and I don't understand why people don't. Like, that is something I can't reconcile. Like, why don't you care? And they just genuinely don't. The same way I know what it's like to genuinely not care about something. But mine always feel, I guess, justified, and I'm sure other people feel that way. But if it sucks when it's on the other end,
I think this is more of a popular opinion,
everything. I don't like to experience it. That's it, I guess. It's like, I just don't like it when people are like, I really just don't care about this thing that you're crying your eyes out passionate over.
Right.
Oh. Okay. Cool. I'm doing too much with my feelings. Again, it's fine. That's me. And I'm okay with that.
Period.
And
don't change who you are. Be
who you are. Not
unapologetically,
only for pride, but also, are we yelling?
Oh, I don't know. Let me see. What is the volume that we're talking at? I don't think it's bad.
Okay.
Plus, I don't know like how good. Maybe we should have it a little adjusted.
I think a little so we can see. Honestly, very realistically, I feel like I might just have to go with the camera audio.
And that's fine.
Yeah. This is an introductory episode.
Yeah.
And where we just talk because we didn't really, as much as we've been wanting and thinking about the podcast, we didn't do any like actual preparation aside from like introduce yourselves.
Yeah. I don't know topics yet, but it's basically just going to be like time for us to catch up with each other. We'll probably be talking about random things, whatever like shows we're watching, songs that have come out. Just having a giggle and a gag.
Or sometimes when I always make it deep because I like to do that.
And that we probably will cry a little, maybe.
That's
if you're lucky.
I think
if you see it because it's not cute.
I cry in almost every vlog. Mine is my like weekly ones because they're just literal snippets.
When is Tuesday? I'm just kidding.
Okay. I was trying to be vulnerable. Right.
And we accept that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the purpose of this, is just to chat. And if you think we're funny or a good time or something to listen to, we love you. And if you don't, next!
You literally do not leave it, because like I'll fixate on that and I'll cry.
And you know what? You can leave
But
it, because
also,
I
no,
don't
don't.
care that much.
But here's the thing. Just because someone uploads their videos of their life doesn't mean you get to be a freaking jerk. Yeah, you don't get to like be an asshole about whatever you don't like.
Treat others how you want to be treated.
Just think it.
You don't have anything like to say. Don't.
What?
If you don't have anything nice to say, then don't say it at all.
At
Just
all.
don't. It doesn't matter. It's not really gonna bother me. I don't care that much. I just like about those things. I'm like, well, because
I don't know.
either ugly or stupid. Cut.
Yeah.
I've got so many people that like me and love me. I think I'm good, and like and love me above all. So really don't care.
The realest message.
And it took a long time to get there, guys.
Yeah.
I was like, didn't know who I was, how to be, what version to fold into.
Brother.
Nothing.
I was scared.
You were scared. I was the one that was gone.
No, yeah.
I was like drifting away out into like a rip current. And it's like, she's gone. There she goes.
Oh my
There
God.
she goes. No.
There she blows.
Seriously. No life
But
raft.
you know what?
No life jacket. Just
It
tread
needed
water.
to be your own doing. And like, this is the thing with also like therapy is like the people that are like the most messed up either don't want to admit it to themselves, which is very much key, or they like don't care or just don't know, and it has to be their own idea. It has to be like, actually this is making me really miserable, and something has to change, because thinking that I can go on and things will just change magically is unfortunate.
The definition of insanity, actually,
yes, it is.
Doing the same thing, expecting different results. And it's fine. Some of us are insane for a little while. And, but that's you live and learn. That's my motto, honestly. You live and learn. And I needed my frontal lobe to freaking finish developing so I could have this outward perspective. I needed key things to happen in key moments of my life. Like, literally, I had already been doing the work and undoing the things, but reading loud, what was it, last summer?
Yes, yeah. No, I was looking. It was literally almost this
August.
Yeah, it was
we
like
went
August 2nd.
We went on tour August 2nd. Yeah.
To the Loud Tour.
So amazing.
And got
Best
her book. Oh,
summer.
So fun.
No, but seriously, reading that book, and I read it while I was tanning every day. So I had to like dedicated hour to my time to myself. Of just reading and laying in the sun, and it was just connecting all the dots exponentially, and even watching unfortunately watching Secret Lives of Mormon Wives and seeing their dynamics and their relationships, and I was like, awful.
The way you can
and then I
call
was
it
like,
out. The way it's like it's such
the call is coming from inside the house.
Yeah.
So things like that, just lining up the way they did. Wanting to start a program over there, and then not everything falling into place like it was supposed to in the time it was supposed to. I was like, you know what? I'm not going to do it here. I'll just do it back when I get over here.
Yeah.
I don't know. Finally being able to go back to work, making actually $0 profit.
No, because
you got to pay half the rent, girl. Always. All days. Job, no job, savings, no savings.
No, stop. The range within, because a little bit about me, we'll throw this in, obviously. I'm a lesbian. And oh my gosh.
She's a Lebanese. No, she's lesbian.
Yeah.
Love her down.
I'm not saying
I'm an alley girl.
There are just things that like would never happen.
There are horrible people,
but not in the way,
bad
not in the way that men are to women,
right,
because I don't think they actually fucking like them a lot of the time. Anyway,
They're
just
too late. They learn so late. They're so delayed.
Yeah. But
Why?
there's just things
Why
that
does it take so long?
It's not the dynamic of most.
It's not clocking to you. It's not clocking to them. Not one clocks. You know what? I think you have cooties. Actually, you do, because you be kissing girls. Girl,
remember
one
when
girl
you said that?
I remember when I said that, and I was awful, and I came out. No, I came out as a terrible person. I said, you shouldn't even be doing that. Because why? Why does it matter?
Because you were mad that I was making you wait.
Right. You were expecting my friend.
And you did that the last time. I was like, you were literally doing this to us last year because it was our senior year, and so he had already gone off to college, and you were just mad. You were like, I just want to go home, and you shouldn't even be doing that. And I was like,
also I really didn't like her.
Oh,
I'm being silly. Like, I really didn't like her.
I know, but also, like, I literally couldn't see past that because I was like, it's literally because I'm being gay right now.
Bro, like, why are we in math class and you're trying to have a pissing contest about who has better sex? Hey, guess what? It's completely different.
Who did that? What? That happened?
Yeah, I remember being like, are you sure? Have you ever had a workout in one song? One thing I'm not going to do is give credit where it's not due. I'm not going to do it. I am not going to do anything.
Unfortunately, did not learn. I'm not a gold star or whatever.
You're not a gold star? What do you mean?
A gold star lesbian is a lesbian that's never had sex with a man before.
Wow. Silver? Wow. Second best? She's not professional? She was raised in a cult that wouldn't let her be? Let's
Oh my god. Oh, yeah.
It's getting a little too deep. It's okay. We've got plenty
and
of
I need you
lore
guys
here,
to ask
friends.
yourselves how many of the Mormons that are actually gay. And it's a lot of them. And it is a lot of them because I'm an ex-Mormon.
They're breeding them there.
They're what?
They're breeding them there. They make it happen. No, boys need to be with boys and girls need to be with girls because that's how it needs to be.
Oh.
And then magically when you hit 16,
that's fine, you guys. That's fine.
Go be freaking whores. Go date everyone, but don't touch them.
Yeah,
that is a sin.
No,
okay, wait, wasn't I supposed to get your chapstick or something?
Yes,
but
also the part. Go ahead, you get it.
Oh, it's in your bag right here.
Yeah, right there.
Why did I? You don't have to flinch that hard. I don't beat her.
Anymore.
I don't beat her. No.
Remember when you would literally grab me by the
head?
head?
Because you made it so easy. It's like you didn't even try. She wasn't even putting up a fight.
Is that a victim blaming?
We were same, what is it? Level, same playing grounds, same
DNA
advantage.
Right.
I was just stronger. I don't know.
No, you've always been strong.
I've been really heavy-handed.
Yeah.
Really strong.
Yeah.
Physically, like it's honestly, I think it's a little condescending sometimes.
You weighed more as a baby.
Something. Okay.
You did.
I weighed 8 ounces more.
Yeah.
Okay, which drop. Guys,
we
raise your hand and answer if you think that when there's identical twins, so one egg that splits, who was the original person? The baby that ends up being bigger or the baby that ends up being smaller?
Listen.
Please explain your case.
It's whoever got pulled out first because...
No, I mean, that doesn't even that doesn't have anything to do, especially with a C-section. You were sitting. You would have not been first. You were not even locked and loaded and ready. Not even head down. So
I said, pick me up.
I was the OG.
Whatever.
I'm still bigger. Like,
okay.
Always happen, but like, I'm taller too, and it's
what
kind
if we
of
just like split? And then, you know, there's this thing where it's actually really scary for twin pregnancies because it sometimes one baby like takes over the other and like that's how they be dying.
Yes, something happens with
and that's
the flow
how they get
conjoined
twins and stuff too. For not
that
really
was always
separating.
like I was always like, oh my gosh, they're so freaking close in there. How do they not end up conjoined?
Yeah,
but. Yeah, me personally just don't want to experience any type of twin pregnancy. I'm good. One at a time is perfectly fine.
No, people, and it's so weird. We would get weird twin questions all the time.
Okay.
But one was like, do you want twins? And I was like, no.
No, I am a twin.
No.
I know the reality of
you share. Okay, don't get me wrong. We never had to learn sharing. That was just existence.
Yeah.
But like, and there are so many times where I'm like, you singletons, like doing life all alone for real is scary. I'm like, you're so brave.
Yeah, not gonna lie. First days of school, amazing.
Having built
our parents didn't split up our classes, so until middle school when we had different classes and different schedules because we took different things.
But we would still see.
But in elementary school,
each other in the hall,
same freaking class.
Yeah.
Because what's wrong with you? Sorry.
No, I don't get that. I don't get that. Why?
That's like their built-in defense, and it's still not bulletproof. You know, like people can still be mean to you. Yes. But if you don't even have anyone in there to be like, hey, that's my sister, you better back up.
And that was her.
Yeah. But we always had our own friend groups too.
Yeah.
And some of them would overlap, but a lot of them were just separate.
Yeah. School was separate. Home was a lot the overlap.
Yeah, obviously we lived in a cul-de-sac, so we had all the same neighbors.
Some school friends overlapped, but like.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Some of them.
Yeah. What was the thing I was saying before that?
Right, because
something
about
twins.
Oh yeah. Do you want twins? It's like, no, we know the reality of being a twin, and it's nice to share some moments.
Yeah, but it's
like golly, like fighting for your own individuality, like your name being said and someone else's being said. The fact that people would confuse us so much that they would say Kelsey and I would still turn my head, and assuming that they might be asking me.
Oh, and then
there's an individual.
No, this was outside of like immediate family. Obviously, my brothers and sisters, my mom and my dad did not make us feel this way.
No, yeah.
But honestly,
in fact, we were never referred to as the twins. We were always referred to as the girls.
Because we also have a younger sister, almost like 2 years to the day.
Yeah.
So we were always together and whatever. Anyway, but like the way people would just be like, "You're just the same person twice." Like you're.
Oh my gosh, I love when people are like, "If I had a twin, they'd be like this." That's crazy, actually, to think that you would be in control of a whole other person and how they turn out in their personality and anything. Mm-hmm. Oh, the world wouldn't want two of me. It wouldn't be two of you. Yeah. And thank God.
And thank God.
I used to have to fight Kelsey off and be like, we're not matching.
Yeah.
Get a grip.
But also like
early elementary school.
Oh my gosh. Yeah.
Matching out. Please, can we match? No.
And I wanted to when we were like.
And sometimes we accidentally would, and I'd be pissed. I'd be like,
she would literally look at me like I bamboozled her, and I was like, I didn't know either. Notice the shock on my face, and then joy. Okay.
We're matching.
Yes. And you're like.
I don't know, some things I just made up my mind about that I didn't like, and I was like, I don't like it.
That was me with teachers using me as armrests.
No, because what is wrong with you? Growing up extremely short, like very, very short. Never having a growth spurt, kind of just slow and steady. I mean, we stayed in the same size clothes for years. I mean, it was like, hey, is this normal? And it is when your mom's not even 5 foot and your dad's a whopping what, like 5'5"
on a good day.
Yeah, exactly. And he's bald, so nothing to help him up there.
I love him.
You're just gonna get some short babies, and that is okay.
Yeah,
that is hey. And guess what? It's okay to be short because I didn't think that for a long time. Yeah, and I was like, lamest quality about me, I'm short.
No,
hey, guess what? Also can't control that.
Why would they? They're literally yelling.
But like leaning on someone like they're an object.
They're like, oh,
what
I'm just gonna rest my arm here. And I think
that's why I started to be strong because I'm like, and now you're gonna get punched because you feel like you get violent.
I'm not gonna lie, I was hitting a lot as a kid, but also I was a very rightfully so angry kid. So that's okay.
You've got to retaliate somewhere.
Yeah.
And it was just...
And I didn't turn on my siblings, which some kids do.
Yeah, I know.
I didn't, like, become violent with you guys. I mean...
Well, Mel.
Sometimes. But yeah.
But Mel always asked for it.
But she always hit back and
always.
She would scratch.
She had the longest nails. I always bit my nails, like, forever. I've always had a problem with biting my nails. And she didn't, and so they would grow. And... it's not like she was filing them.
No.
So, like, sometimes they'd be jagged or, I don't know, rip unevenly or whatever. She could dig them into your arm.
Oh, yeah.
And she would scratch and she would pinch.
Yeah.
And I'm like, you're about to get smacked. Like, super hard. I would hit her so hard that my hand hurt. And I'd have to be like, eat it. And that's what you get. And don't. I would like immediately. I'd be like, don't even think you're coming back for me.
Arm this big compared to her.
Right. She has normal length arms.
Yeah.
And legs. People are like, she's so tall. No, she's actually not really. Just taller than us, which really does not take
She's like 5'4", so she just looks really tall.
Yeah.
And she does have long legs.
1.5, but I say 5'2" because you're just not about to take that from me.
And I'm 5'0", and I thought I was 4'11" for literally years because I stopped growing at the ripe age of 12, and then I was 4'11" and like a quarter or like a half, and I was like, that's a stupid height, so I just said 4'11" or whatever, and then randomly had Mika like measure. And I'm sitting right at 5 feet. And I was like,
See, I wish I would
Perfect.
like my feet got bigger with each of my pregnancies, but I didn't grow, so that was really lame because my feet are already way too big for my size. I'm supposed to be like a size 6 or like a 6.5, and it's like 8.5. We're stomping. Like, why?
I don't know, and I don't look forward to that because when I do have kids, I feel like that, like on the wrong day, I'll probably just cry about just that.
Well, honestly, like there are outfits where I'm like, this looks great until I put some shoes on, and then I look like I'm wearing clown shoes.
It's big stompers. I'm firmly foundation. What I don't do is roll my ankle a lot. And,
ankles are strong. I feel like that has a lot to do with
I have broken an anklet.
That's what I'm saying. I can't even buy anklets.
Just taking a step and they just
these are not made for you. But I'm like,
they serve
get your ankles up. Yeah. My calf just kind of goes almost all the way there. And that was a learning curve too to love because I was like,
I'm short and
I still will not do any calf. You won't see me doing a calf raise ever.
Never, ever.
I don't need to. I promise you, don't need to.
No,
I promise you. But I occasionally, like when I was a freshman, because I was at the gym on campus, I'd have guys that would be like, do you train your legs?
I have pictures from that year, from freshman year of college, and I was like, why was I low-key, like, ripped? Like, I had, like, quad muscles and, like...
Freshman 15 who?
No, I looked like...
I said sophomore 30. I said double it. Double it and give it to the next me again. Next year.
Yeah.
And, and it's fine.
Also, you're just, like, entering your late teens, early 20s, and it's just such a weird fluctuation of everything, but also for your height to not change. It's weird.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. So, for the next episode, I will get caught up on The Summer I Turned Pretty.
Yes, because one thing I wanted to talk about was shows, and I
am not caught up.
Well,
I'm so sorry.
I've seen more
obviously
than
all
fully
Love Island US, but I wish
all of the US season.
But the reunion, we do have the reunion to watch
in a few weeks. Yeah.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get caught up on that and Love Island UK because if I'm being so honest, Love Island UK is like that was my show before Love Island US.
Yeah.
I didn't watch any Love Island US until season 6. Then I got like the best season ever and was really excited. I was like, season 7, absolute immense gonna watch that. Did. And it was like, there were plenty of times where it was pissing me off. It's pissing me off. Why are you pissing me off? Why are you being like that? So, it's fine. We're going back to UK, and that's why I saved it, and I didn't watch them at the same time.
Yeah. I did, and it was a lot of Love Island, a lot. And I will say the US was pulling my attention more than the UK season.
It took a while for me to even like get into UK.
I was glad to still have it after the US was done because stuff was just getting crazy. It was just like being like, why? Like the boys are so... I'm talking about how ugly people are.
No, I don't care. I hated him from the start. Why did he last so long? I wanted him off my screen
because
day
of
one.
Who he was with. And
shocker there. So, but it's okay. Next episode, we will be a little bit more beard. A little bit more.
A little bit more
content to talk about. Yeah.
Maybe
hopefully the weather's better. I never check the weather. That's like the main only type B thing about myself.
That's like one of the first things I check.
So let's see next week. Let's see. It's got storm clouds every day. I love that.
Thank you to our personal close friends and family who are watching this. Maybe that, if that, probably just us
watching ourselves, and it won't even go anywhere and it won't take off. But guess what?
I don't really care.
I could never lose.
Actually, part of me is like, it stays safe in like my own there, where like people, I'm like, I have 20 views, but I'm like, that's okay. That feels like I'm posting it to like a story.
Yeah.
And I think that's like the amount when people are like, you should get on TikTok and do this. I'm like,
and I do, and then it's like it's just you again.
Yeah.
Watching and liking. It's just on a different platform, but hey, I don't care.
I like long form. I keep saying long form content because that's what I watch. I watch YouTube a lot. I watch the physical podcasts of whoever or the whatever visual podcast.
You said physical?
Physical, yeah.
In person.
It's what I enjoy and it's what I like to also make, and
And if it does take off, may it pay all my bills, please.
Yeah, that would be amazing.
That would obviously be amazing. For me, I'm excited to see the progression of like what we're talking about.
Yeah,
like, how life
yeah,
because like I've got a kid about to start kindergarten.
What our updates are to each other, or even just like new fun like seasonal stuff, or like whatever. Because
and eventually when I'm like starting on my career path, and just like moving again, I don't even want to think about it right now, but like
just the updates of life throughout, because years go by, it blinks, and I feel like there are a lot of times
the days are long, but the years are short. Let me tell ya, they were not lying. And having kids really like exponentially increases that. Like
it's scary how fast time can go by, but it just makes it all the more worth it whenever we do get to spend like an hour plus is like such a treat.
Yeah.
And so
I also think it's so nice that you get to be just an aunt right now.
Oh yeah,
like
I love it. This is actually this is very much intentional. Like, should I sign up? Should I happen upon all of the money in the world and it was going to be so accessible and so doable? Mentally, right now, also, I'm not in that space to be able to do that. Like, I'm just not. And that's why I have such a respect for parents and especially mothers. I'm like, you guys carry so much, even on your like worst days. I'm like, you're doing amazing. Like literally, that's crazy. You got up and like you kept up some other kid's life, like well-being and all of that.
Yeah, because let me tell you, when I get snapped right back into reality,
and also
is when I am down bad and sick, and those kids.
I literally in my brain I'm like,
Mama, what are you doing? What are you doing? I'm like, I'm laying down.
You don't get to turn them off.
Because I feel like
it's like I feel like I want to unplug a device,
right?
And be like, that's you just need.
I'm like,
to
hey,
stop.
do you also want to lay down and chill?
And you're like, no.
I want to go to the pool. Absolutely not. We're not leaving this house.
Yeah, we're done.
But like
when I got the random like stomach bug, I could just like nurse myself and not have to worry about anything. I was also very much being taken care of and stuff, but like I still need some time.
Yeah,
and then
that's fair.
When it is time, I'll be so excited.
Yes.
And I'll be a new kind of tired, but I'll also understand how to do it because everyone around me does it. And also there's an amazing village within us. So like,
oh my gosh, I was about to say, you're not going to be
hard days are so much
falling on your ass at all.
Yeah.
Like and it's honestly a bit of an advantage to have everyone who makes up your village already gone through motherhood and like gone through their first and second child, because you learn so much
flowing in, and I'm like, I'm literally doing that.
Yeah, recommendations are just like, hey, don't freak out about this.
It's a lot of like, listen to yourself, like you're listen to your gut.
But if you don't know,
you can ask.
Right.
Yeah.
Because also like I was told my whole life, you're going to be such a good mom, you're going to make such a good little mommy, because I loved playing with baby dolls. I loved playing with real life babies, toddlers. I was just so drawn to them. I loved
they were so cute.
Yeah, they were so cute, and they loved me. Ego boosted. I was like, they like me, we're friends, and I'm hanging out with them. But having your first during literally a pandemic is like, no one can prepare you for that. But I was also kind of given this expectation of like, oh, you're going to be fine. She's going to be fine. She's going to be good. There's nothing to worry about. Don't got to worry about her. And I was like, hey, my mind went blank, actually, on everything that I've ever known. Well, not everything, but a lot of things. But I did learn real quick, like, oh, I'm about to tell all these whores what to do. I'm about to tell everyone what to do, especially regarding my kid. I was like, one thing I know, you're going to listen to me.
Yep.
I don't care who you are. I don't care what your degree is. I don't care what authority you have.
A good villager listens. No problem.
Right.
There's no ego, because it's not my fucking kid.
Yeah.
Like, you don't get to have a say. What? This is my child.
Hey, they sliced me open for this one. That's actually sliced and diced.
And he was crazy. And also, like, if you want to have a relationship with said child, maybe your relationship to the mother should actually be priority. Like the parents.
To the parents, because they're like, we were making those decisions together. It wasn't just me being like,
no, it's.
And obviously value my opinion.
But when they're asking me questions, I'm still looking like, to who do I divert this question to? Sorry, let me get my manager really quick, because I feel new at the job. And
ask my supervisor.
I'm like, can you have this? And it's literally a snack. And you're always like, yeah. And I'm like, oh, like, why wouldn't they be able to eat? But it's just like, your mind does go like, I don't know. And I've been around kids.
Because, I mean, there's things like...
I also once was a kid. So...
Right. Very different. A lot of things have changed. Wowzers. When you think about just, like, car seats, brother, what? And we weren't even born that long ago. Like, just almost 3 decades ago. That's not that long. Hey, about to be the prime time of
I actually really look forward to my 30s.
Are about to be
because
so good.
Whoever said 20s are your best,
grew up in an economy where it didn't make it suffering.
Hey, but also like mentally what?
Yeah, like what? Actually,
I don't
making all those decisions. Hey,
I think
what's going on?
Before 25, it's just like insane that we got to like decide stuff
and be like, I'm an adult.
And feel so firmly in that.
But you don't, but you feel grown.
Oh, yeah, it's as grown as you've ever felt.
Right. But here's the thing, like,
but then
every birthday,
and you're like, huh?
Yeah.
I don't know what the frick.
I still feel kind of somewhere between 22 and 24.
Yeah, you say that all the time, and I feel like I don't feel that way. I feel my age, I think.
You feel 28?
Yes. Cassie, I think it's
I just don't, and it's not that that's so old, because it's not.
No, it's not.
Don't piss me off.
Annoying.
Don't piss me off. College kids love to be like, oh my gosh, you're 20, I'm 23, you're such a baby.
And it's like,
hey, get a grip. You feel that? Keep it. What is wrong? Like, it's actually no freaking time. Hey, you went to high school together.
Yeah.
Loser.
Yeah.
I really hate when people do that. Oh, I'm 25. I'm getting old.
Hey, are you okay?
Hey, are you okay?
I don't think you are, because I don't think you know what old is. What's old? Old's like old. You can't say you're old when you're young.
You haven't even done shit. You haven't done jack shit but go to school. What? You're still in daycare? You're in the daycare stages of life? You're dropping off and picking yourself up every day. You don't have even real life at all.
No, but also I remember hearing that as a college person. I was like, then what is real life? Because this feels like my real life. But it's like
just
the
a different routine. Really, honestly, just place like
you can't understand. Yeah, but also work equals like livelihood in a way that school doesn't, because you can get around that with, you know, loans and whatever. Which I guess people do. Anyway,
oh my gosh, they do. I was sitting in class one time where I was like, you took out what? Hey, what?
Yeah.
Hey, I think we're paying the same tuition, so what?
That's another thing that I wish I would have just not had an ego about, which was paying off my student loans.
Right.
When I could have.
Yeah.
Now I'm making the monthly payment because they fucked my credit. It's not like super fucked. It just went down a lot, and that was like really frustrating. But that's another stupid, like, not quite adult thing. I was like, I'm just not gonna do it. You can't fucking make me, and I still have my education, so you. And they're like, no, actually, fuck you. And I was like, damn it! I didn't like when you said that back. That really pissed me off.
Like, no one has literally ever asked for proof. How? First of all, what is the proof?
I literally baffles me,
because if you're like, telling me that paper,
what you wrote here, I typed in my GPA. I typed it in. Who's to say? And I was honest.
You know what? And honestly, my school's a big fat loser, because I graduated barely cum laude.
Cassie, I don't want to hear it. I didn't even graduate.
To me. And then when final grades were submitted, and my internship gave me a B, like a loser, even though they literally wanted me to work there afterward. Anyways, it went down to 3.499, and they wouldn't round it, and they said, we just wanted to let you know. Hey, we're going to send you an email to let you know. Don't you dare put that on your freaking resume. You better take it down. You better omit that, because it's not true. You did not graduate cum laude, you loser. Yeah. Hey, still up there. Fight me about it.
And I graduated with a 2.9. You know why? Because
desire be, it's always watching her.
Because in all honesty, my freshman year, my first semester, hey, it's crazy that you can do this, your first semester of your freshman year of college is rounded out at a 1.5 GPA. I was going to class. I completely forgot about online classes. Hey, they don't teach you how to do online classes. So I didn't know about this class for the entirety of the semester until I was like, What's online dance?
What's this class?
Online dance?
Hey, online dance?
Online dance how?
Hey,
online dance
how are you
where?
going to teach me how to dance?
No, you're just learning about like the history.
The history of dance. All of
But it
those
didn't
intro
say
levels
history.
are always like
anyway,
the most boring history
that
too.
was like a huge part, and they were like, we can grade replace it, but that's gonna have to be at the earliest, not even next semester, next year. And I was like, no, that's amazing. Actually, that works out perfect because I'm just gonna bust my ass to try and make my grades up so much to the point where even my last semester, I was taking 21 credit hours, working 35-hour weeks, never sleeping, panic attacks every day. It was so bad. But I graduated with like all above B's, but one was like a B minus, which is almost a C.
Also because we went to a petty school that did the plus or minus
plus or minus system,
so it's not a 10-point grading scale. They're like, oh, you got an A, right? But it wasn't a freaking 96, so it doesn't mean anything.
Anyway, hey, guess
it
what?
doesn't even matter because I don't even use it.
Because I'm literally working in corporate America and I have a psych degree.
Right, and I have a really cool job. That's really hard to get. And
my last bone to pick about the education.
What are you saying? I said it. I have a really cool job. It's really hard to get. Very exclusive. So don't even bother asking because it's really too classified information.
I really like your story sometimes. My last bone to pick was the semester that almost literally killed me was because I didn't realize that if you have a psych degree at this school that we went to, you had to have a minor in something, which meant you had to have a certain amount of credit hours in one specific thing. And I was like,
minor? I hardly know her. Okay. Go ahead.
Anyway, so I already had a lot of Spanish, so I was like, well, I'll just do Hispanic studies. And I had to take so many at the end, and then they did not even put it on the degree. They did not put it on the certificate.
So
hey,
what was the point?
What was the point? Because all they care about is that stupid
that piece of paper,
which has a name I don't even use anymore.
It's still in the envelope that it was mailed in.
Yeah, I never got.
People were like, I'm gonna spend $200 on a frame. To be in your bedroom?
That's insane. Also doesn't go with my aesthetic at all.
Yeah, so, not my aesthetic. It's gonna ruin
I don't have like a
rhythm.
library where that would like fit. And even then it's just like weirdly big for most walls. So yeah, it's in the thing that it shipped it out to in a box full of like my yearbooks and stuff.
Like it honestly is not even that cool unless you have a PhD.
Yeah. Okay, master's is
master's is cool too. So I guess bachelor's just a whole lot of BS.
I think
anyways, we're ramble-lambalinga, and that's how it goes sometimes. But
we're gonna cap it out. It's been an hour.
It's okay. An hour is a good amount of time.
Yeah.
We had to get ourselves a little warmed up, a little get
this was a lot. Juices flowing. This was like we need to do some better planning and figuring out of the setups and stuff. But I love talking to you, really.
Of course, it's always a good time for me. Never a worry, never a sad time.
Never. Always a glad time. All right.
So, if you care to come back, then you can come on back whenever we have our next episode, which will be when it is the date that we decide to record again.
Exactly.
Next time. So, stay tuned.
Catch you. See you later, guys.
Right. Goodbye.
Okay, brother. I love you.
I love you.